It's so nice to hear these people chanting my name for all this great work that's going on to slow the impact of climate change.
Well, I hate to be the one to break it to you, Bill, but it's not Bill that they're chanting, it's Bill.
Well, that's me, sure. B-I-L-L, Bill.
No, not you, Bill. It's Bill, as in B-I-L, the Bipartisan Infrastructure Law, the most consequential investment in America's transportation infrastructure in either of our lifetimes.
Wow, that sounds like a big deal.
It's a very big deal, Bill, and we are making our infrastructure more resilient as our climate changes and as we face increasingly extreme weather. In fact, more than 70,000 projects of all sizes are moving forward across this country.
70,000? That's a lot of projects in one bill.
It sure is. We are working with states to build out a national network of electric vehicle chargers so we can get ready for the global move toward EVs and be less dependent on fossil fuels.
Yes, and I don't have to tell you that this electricity comes from a renewable source. And as we phase out fossil fuels, we'll phase in more cars and trucks that are running clean on our roads.
And historic investments in our rail and transit systems are also making public transportation more reliable, more frequent, and more accessible for people in every part of America with big climate benefits too.
Bill is definitely making rail even friendlier for the environment since it's replacing older, dirty locomotives with low to no emission locomotives and upgrading aging infrastructure on electrified portions of America's busiest rail corridor, the Northeast. And the high-speed rail projects Bill made possible, like the Bright Line West between Las Vegas and Southern California, are powered by electrified systems.
That's right, and for the first time in our country's history, we have a specific federal program to help communities handle things like extreme weather, rising sea level, fires, and floods.
What about flying? I love flying.
Me too, and beyond the work happening through Bill, President Biden also set a goal of net zero emissions by 2050. Even now, we've got airlines using more and more of what's called sustainable aviation fuel, or SAF. In 2021, when the president set the goal, our country was using about 5 million gallons of SAF. By last year, that number had soared to more than 100 million gallons.
Soared. I see what you did there.
And that translates to approximately 1 million metric tons of CO2 reduction.
That's quite a bit.
Yeah, and this is just the start, Bill. As you've been saying for more than 30 years,
climate change is real, and it's up to us, the United States, to turn things around and lead the world.
If we keep this progress going, if we continue to modernize our transportation infrastructure, we can keep people safe in the face of increasingly extreme weather.
We can slow the impact of climate change.
And we can make sure that our country, our transportation systems, and our planet can sustain us now and well into the future. And it's all thanks to Bill.
Bill, Bill, Bill!